Adventures in Colorectal Cancer, 2026, July 29th. So I was supposed to see Dr. Okamura today to answer some questions. The little thin line of blood on my toilet paper, I think, is the friction burn I got from doing sit-ups. But I thought he had information. I thought he wanted to see me. And I also asked him about what the status was, which would just require a phone call. Anyway, yesterday I had a cavity filled. That's my first cavity in a long, long time. And it's only come about since I switched from manual brushing with a 3-minute timer. I have a very specific, pretty stiff toothbrush, to an electric toothbrush with a very soft bristle. So after 6 months of using that, it died. So I just threw it out. I went back to manual brushing because it's been like 15 years since I've had a cavity. That hurt. Like when the freezing came out, it was a 2 Tylenol. Holy crap, this hurts. And then a year ago, or a little more than a year ago, I bit my lower lip, which caused it to swell, which I bit a couple of times more, which formed the polite thing, a dental trauma, a fibrous growth thing in my lower lip. And it gets big and small, and and I bite it when it gets irritated, it gets big. So I had it removed. So I got 3 stitches in my lower lip. So yeah, right now it feels like I've been in another fight, the bad old days. And I forgot to duck, or decided just to take the punch and roll it out and come back. Anyway, I digress. So I called up and said, yeah, no, I just can't think, because when I'm dealing with the colorectal surgeon, I really need to be clear-headed, because the emotions are big enough not to be fighting those through pain. And so we rescheduled. Now, apparently, he doesn't have any room this week. Next week, he's in surgery. So it'll get rescheduled to the 10th, which is okay, because August 7th is when my case goes before the review board. That's a month and a half. So I guess so my case still hasn't gone before the review board to decide whether I get surgery or whether I get radiation treatment. And it's like, yeah, so and it's the emotional swing, right? Because just looking at the surgeon's number on my phone just makes me just fill with just overwhelming fear and black depression over what's going on. And it's uncontrollable. It comes over me in a wave, and I'm just awash with it. I've done some really dumb things in my life, like really dumb. And I'm pretty good at controlling my fear, but this is just like, I am just, the engineer brain in me is just amazed at how this total abstract fear and black depression just envelops me. Like I'm just drowning in it. It's like a wave it's like a wave comes and forms a whirlpool, and I get sucked down. And it's just, it's like getting sucked down into a fold in the river, or a whirlpool or in the river, and you just have to wait and get rolled around until you can find a way to stick an arm or something out to catch the current to get spit back out. Man, oh man. Yeah. So there it is. August 10th. Do or die, I guess. Anyway, making appropriate life decisions. You don't make any money, but boy, do you get good stories.